Sweet. Next is Gordon. What's up, Gordon? He says, hey guys, you'll probably think this is a dumb question. Not at all, Gordon.
No.
You should know better than that. He says, but I have never built a Google site website before, so I have no clue how different it is from a regular site. And I was wondering about these two things. Number one, does it provide an easy way to access the HTML code for a page to enable you to add an iFrame or JavaScript code between the HTML head tags? No, you cannot do that. Google sites are real easy to build out because they're just like, blocks, and essentially they're just blocks, and you can insert text or images or embed blocks, and you can move stuff around and resize the blocks, and it's real easy to edit, but you can't get into the HTML header unless there's some hack that I'm unaware of, but I'm sure Marco would have shared that with me by now if there was. So
no, I mean, the only thing that we could do is insert code into it, but you can't go in. You can't go into the code. You can't go into the header code. Google will not allow that.
Yeah.
And it's understandable why they would not allow you to go into the code. It's a very basic, it's a drag and drop now.
Yeah.
The new G sites, it's a drag and drop kind of content management system. Very basic, no scripts, no nothing right now. It might improve over time, but there is no easy access to the HTML. Although you can add iframes very simply and very easily, and you can add JavaScript.
Yeah, it's like I said, you could do the embed codes, and you can either embed by URL or actually add embed codes with the G sites. It's super easy to edit. I've actually been editing some of my G sites lately to optimize the page content with Surfer SEO, and getting better results with those is just from going through and actually optimizing the pages that MGYB provides. They've always worked, been fine, but I've got a writer now who's re-optimizing all of my existing content out there, and I'm starting to see some improvements from stuff already. So I've been in there quite a bit, and so is she. So
you got to remember the whole idea behind that is either to copy the content from your website over to the Google site, which works fine because you're not going to file a DMCA claim against yourself for using your own content.
Yeah.
So that's perfectly fine. And you're going to attribute the content. You're going to relate the G site to the money site. You're going to form that relationship through the schema. So there's really no problem doing that. But it does stand to reason that if the bot is looking for fresh, unique, relevant content updated on a regular basis, that if someone went over the content that we give you in the beginning and tuned the content for the bot, although we cannot get schema in there, that in and of itself would be enough to give you a boost. And it does. Good content tuned for the entity and the user. It provides a good user experience, and it gives you an extra place where a user can convert, because those will rank.
Yeah, they sure will. And that's part of the reason I started doing that, was because some of my G sites for client projects are ranking. And so it's like, okay, well, if they're going to rank, we might as well tune the content so that it's even more relevant and has a better chance to convert as well. So we go in and we squeeze in calls to action and all that other kind of stuff. And some really cool ninja stuff that I'm not going to share here, but in the mastermind, I'm happy to share. So I'm getting really, really good results from G sites lately. Not that we didn't before, but just some of the things that, tuning them, and all of a sudden they get even better results is all I'm saying. So.